The live fire event that I attended, I wasn't really sure what to expect. We came there with a bunch of guys, a lot of guns. I was kind of like, you know, kind of like wasn't sure what to think. Everything was handled really safely, which is priority number one for me. I do a lot of shooting myself, just as an enthusiast. I think a lot of that you kind of get trapped in kind of the boom, oh cool, boom, you know, and you're not ever thinking about, oh, there's a threat coming, or you know, or there's multiple targets, or I have to actually be moving in some sort of dynamic environment. But simply owning a gun and having shot it does not mean you can shoot. You know, especially in any kind of dynamic environment, multiple targets, having to reload, you know, something that requires speed and efficiency. You know, there's such a disconnect between, you know, a casual observance versus actually immersing yourself into the techniques, into the, just the mindset is, I mean, it's a huge, huge disconnect. So we did some very basic firearms handling, manipulation of, you know, all the different types of weapons, and then we kind of very slowly worked our way up to just doing some dry fire training, to live fire, and then eventually to firing while on the move. Having a mindset of like, okay, now we're going to move and we're going to shoot this target here, and then you're going to engage this one with your handgun, because by the time you get done with this one, your rifle's going to be dry, so you're going to have to transition. So that kind of idea and that kind of thinking mindset is I mean, without training, is, you know, you're not even aware of it. That's how a gunfight would happen. Since I've done the live fire training with the BX, those are things that I've implemented into my own training, my own routines, even just at home doing dry fire routines, reloads and things like that, just to keep myself sharp, and just being ready for a more dynamic environment if or when I was ever in a shootout. So it was a lot of fun. It was kind of a really eye-opening experience. I think there's a huge disconnect between people that are like, oh yeah, I can shoot because I have a gun. Well, yeah, you can stand behind a line on a one-way range and shoot, you know, but can you move and adapt to the environment? You know, without training, you know, you'll be lost.